There's a man in the garden and he's wearing underpants. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Hello, welcome to another exhilarating episode of the Sunday Club here at the Leeds house with me. I got this wrong the other week. I pointed to the wrong space, but I'm down there somewhere. My name's James. How you doing? Kevin is around. I'll say that much. He might pop on at some point. He might not. I think he's going to come on. I think he's trying to sort out his camera and stuff. If not, he'll probably be on his phone again. But he will be coming in. As I say, thank you for joining me. And Kevin, when he arrives, it's going to be another episode of us talking about Leeds United. Clearly, first and foremost, I want to stick this on. The Leeds Club is open and we are at the Leeds house. Please like, subscribe, share and hype and fire tins of spam from a tank and call that tank Spam Tank. Just for the crack, innit? Just do that for the crack. We do have a comment already. Let's have a look, see who it is. And it's our lovely, it's like another, it's part of the show really. Einar. How you doing, Einar? Welcome. Get involved again this week. You popped up at the start and the end last week, so talk more. Appreciate you talking. If there's anyone else watching, get your comments in, get your thoughts, get your questions. We're obviously going to talk about the game and other little bits and bobs, and we'd like to hear your opinions on the matter. Also, I keep asking people that if you don't watch this live and this is a recording, to get some comments in, ask us something, tell us what you think, whatever it may be. And someone did put a comment in. I just need to go and find it. Who's this? I'm good, mate. I am happy as always when it comes to Leeds because nothing can really hurt me when I watch Leeds because I'm just so enjoyed by their amazing play. So as I say, we did get a comment in last week and I'll put it up. Pretty decent stuff. Lose the music. Makes no sense and annoying. That's from Andrew Keelaher. So I haven't put the music on for you, Andrew. So you know, you best acknowledge that. I've not done that for you. Also, if somebody else likes the music, tell me and I'll just put it back on. Maybe I'll turn it up a little bit louder. I was walking the dogs last time, so listening but not active in chat. Fair enough. I think there is a message from Kevin here. Oh, his internet's gone off. He'll be on. I'll crack on anyway, but he will be with us soon. So we'll get straight into it. There was a game that happened yesterday at Villa Park away. Another tough game for Leeds United in this run-in to survive, which I think we will survive pretty comfortably. But, you know, this is Leeds and this is football and anything can happen. But the game did occur yesterday at Villa Park and it finished, unfortunately for us, Aston Villa 1, Leeds United 1. I have to say it was another good performance from us. I thought we played pretty well. I'm going to get the team that started the game on. I'll put me in that corner down here, really small. I'm tiny in the corner. So this is the team that Fark decided to go with. Sorry about this. I'm having messages from Kevin to let me know what's going on, saying I can't connect to the internet. It's got something to do with his internet. Kev, just join on your phone if you have to, mate. You know, we'll try it. We'll try again next week with a camera. So this is the team. Got another comment here. Nah, drop the music, I think. Well, it's been dropped, mate. It's gone. It's gone away. It's gone away. So Andrew and Einar, it's gone. So this is the team that started yesterday. Darlow in goal. Bogle, Justin, Roden, Stroke, or Stoke, as Wayne Rooney kept calling him last night on Match of the Day, which I found quite funny. Goodmanson in the midfield. Stack, Ampadu, Grev. Aronson doing his little floaty bits all over the place, and Calvert-Lewin started the game up top. Pretty standard team. I thought he would start with pretty much this team. I'm glad Stack come back in because, as it turned out, he was very good in that game. Let's get this team away and get me back in the middle of the screen. Yeah, so, you know, not a lot was expected of us going into Chelsea, going to Villa, 2 tough away performance game, should I say. Chelsea going for the Champions League, Villa outside chance of a title. And I think first half, I thought we were excellent all game, but first half, I thought we really sort of restricted Villa to very, very little. I thought we looked very dangerous. On the counter, I thought Calvert-Lewin was excellent, worked his ass off, running in behind, holding up the ball well. I thought the midfield and the defence, I thought we when we needed to get back in, we were getting into our positions very well, closing off the spaces, making the pitch very, very sort of narrow, forcing Villa out wide, and then sort of pushing out to them when we needed to. And I probably thought a little bit unlucky not to go in maybe a couple of goals up, because I thought we were really good first half. Obviously capped off by an amazing free kick from Strouk, which is, I think, it's his third free kick goal, but it was, far out. Everyone was expecting the crossing. I think he was even expecting to cross it, and then he seen Martinez just sort of drifting over toward the crowd and thought, nah, fuck this, I'm going to slap it in top corner. And that's exactly what he did. It was an incredible free kick from Stack. Could have had another goal. Calvert-Lewin gone through. Good ball from Bogle. Probably touched it just a little bit too much in front of him. And Martinez makes a good save. The chances for them, there was obviously that one where Ollie Watkins sort of went through and had a bit of a tame shot towards Darlow. And then there was the right at the end, ball come in, foul to Onana, was it? Darlow's made a good save. And then it's foul to the feet of Ollie Watkins, and Darlow's just slapped it away from him, so he couldn't put it in the goal. Good first half. Second half, I thought Villa sort of pushed on a lot more. They had a lot of the ball without really creating too much. There was that snapshot from Buendia at the very start of the second half, that flash wide. There was the shot from, again, Buendia that I think Darlow did get a little touch onto it. Sort of touched it onto the post, and then it fouled to Ollie Watkins, who was in an offside position to score, but it obviously didn't count. We could have extended our lead, which when I seen it, I thought it's a great opportunity to score, and he should have scored. But then, sort of when you watch it back a little bit, that is just, Mecha comes on, diving header, stretching a little bit, just well to get on the end of it. Really, another good ball from Bogle, good save from Martinez, and then Dominic Calvert-Lewin again, breaking through, didn't have a lot of options on a tight angle, just sort of pokes it towards goal. So, yeah, it looked like for all purposes we were going to get a win, and I thought we defended magnificently throughout the game. And then they get a corner right at the end. Konsa wins the header, falls to Abraham, who thighs it. And I think it's a lucky goal. It's another one of them goals against Leeds that just lucky. I felt it was lucky. I mean, he did well to get something onto it. But the fact that he managed to just get it enough to loop over Calvert-Lewin, the biggest leaper in the world, Space Jam leap, big blue monster leap. He managed to get it over him and just nestle in to snatch an unlikely draw for Villa. Yeah, so, I mean, on the balance of play, do you know what? I'll get these up now because I usually wait till the end and it's sort of out of sync, but I'll get these up now. On the balance of play, it's probably a fair result, but on the eye, I think we were unlucky not to win the game. I'll be honest, that's just my opinion, but I'll accept that a draw is a fair result as well. So this was the momentum of the game. As you can see, there's a lot for Villa, but they had a lot of the ball, especially that second half. But I do think we probably created maybe the better chances. I'll say. Oh yeah, there's another chance from Gurev as well that just sort of went round the post. Unlucky. There's a momentum of the game. This is the stats of the game. So as you can see, Villa with that 66% possession, us 33. But then the rest of the stats are pretty even-ish. XG 139 to 135, 16 shots from them, 14 from us, 4 each on target, and then they have 30 touches in the box. We have 21. So considering where we are with our resources and with what they've got and what they're heading for, I know they've got a few midfielders missing, McGinn and Kamara, someone else as well. I don't care to remember. But given that, I mean, I think it's a pretty good performance. And as I say, very, very unlucky to not get a victory there, because I think that would have been, as me and Kev said, if we'd have won yesterday, I think we'd have almost been safe. I know it's hard to say that, but taking 3 points from yesterday, I think that would have almost guaranteed our safety. Sorry, I'm just going to see what Kev's doing. Just asking him if he's coming off from his phone, because I'm not sure what he's doing. He's probably trying to still sort his internet out. I apologise for this. So yeah, so that was the game. That was how it sort of panned out. 1-1. I'll get up the talking points that I've put together. I put together some talking points for me to talk to by myself. By now, if you want to let me know how you felt that game went yesterday. Was it a fair result? Do you think we should have got the victory? What do you think of Stack's goal? Was their goal really, really lucky like every other goal that we concede? Wink, wink. So this is the first talking point I brought up, which Goodmanson dragged at halftime. He had an unusually poor game. Nothing was working for him. I think he got one pass that he kicked out of play right at the start from Stroud. His crosses were terrible, and you could just see on his face he just didn't seem at the races. He looked really sad for a lot of time. I know I was gone now, so I'm literally on my own now, so I'm just talking to myself. Yeah, he was dragged off at half time, and I didn't mind it because he was having a poor game, and it turns out he weren't very well. It weren't an injury. It just turns out he was not very. I think he must have caught the sniffles off Calvert-Lewin. We'll spread around the team. There'll be someone else next week that'll be poorly. Yeah, he was dragged at half time. BL came on, and Justin sort of slotted into that left back position, which didn't really affect us in terms of defensive. It probably took away a little bit of an attack that we had down the left because of what Goodmanson does. And I know James Justin has been doing well recently in recent games, but he's worked quite well with Bogle in that regard. So it did sort of restrict us down the left a little bit, but as I say, Villa sort of took a lot of the ball second half, and they really, without creating too much. But yeah, I could definitely understand the dragging of Goodmanson at half time. Einar says draw was a fair result and stat goal was a banger. It was a fucking banger. Yeah, like I say, I can definitely understand how judging on the like sort of the stats as I've just shown and watching it, a draw maybe a fair result. Thank you. Did you sing that like Michael Jackson? You are not alone, James. Thanks, Anna. Yeah, I can understand a lot of people say a draw is probably a fair result, and like I say, it's a good result as well. Going to Villa and getting a draw and not being beaten. But just in the manner of how we conceded, it feels like a kick right in the ribs, because I think if we'd have hung on and got the win, I don't think there'd have been many people saying you didn't deserve to win that. You deserve the draw. I think if we'd have hung on, I think people would have said that was a really good away performance, because it almost was. It almost was a perfect away performance. Defended really well. Yeah, it was. It was very, very frustrating. Just like I said, just as how we just managed to just sort of get that ball just over his head, even with his leap. Just the look of it, because he didn't. Like I said, it's good that he's managed to get some contact on it, but he didn't mean to get it so perfectly over Calvert-Lewin's head. It's just, yeah. I'll bring this up as well, because this is should Ampadu have had a penalty? Should he? Because on the commentators, when they showed it, it was like, oh, well, Ampadu's initiated the contact and blah, blah, blah. But then I'm like, if you initiate contact in the middle of the field, if you touch somebody, and then they just fuck you to the floor, you're probably going to get a free kick for it. But the goalkeeper's heavily protected, and obviously there was probably more on him in the first game that we played when we scored that goal, right? He probably had more contact on him in that game. But yeah, I'm the more I watch it, the more I see it, I'm like questioning like why it wasn't even looked at. It wasn't even like discussed. When you think about how long VAR have taken over certain decisions in the past few weeks and stuff, when that is like outright Martinez just absolutely throwing Ampadu to the floor. And then it's not even there's no even question about it. It's just no. This is, I mean, listen, in normal circumstances, mate, like, but I'm old school, so I'm like, nah, here's what it is. But this is the new school. This is like you can't do anything, especially when you watch some of the free kicks that were being given for Aston Villa yesterday. Joke, really a joke of a referee in my eyes. But it's like like everyone keeps talking about the consistency and stuff. It's like to not even have it looked at, not even for them to even question it. That's my problem. That's where I've got issues with it. Like I said, I am old school and stuff like that. I'm just like, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other type thing. This day and age, though, I'm thinking, man, give me a penalty. It was against Leeds, I know, so it was a fucking penalty. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Next point. I kept saying it. And although I thought we were quite comfortable, although I thought we were restricting them and we were defending very, very well, I just thought we needed a second goal. We just needed one to just see out, because I think a second goal would have really caved them in a little bit, and we almost got it. We nearly did. Mecha coming on, first touch. I thought we might get another chance, but I just think we needed that second goal. Well, it turned out we did need the fucking second goal, didn't we? Because they ended up equalising right at the end. The ref was shit, and the sky is blue. Fucking PJ Mark. Yeah, I know. It's just a regular theme, isn't it? Every week. I think we've had one decent ref this season, and I think, if I remember rightly, it was the home game against Chelsea. I think that ref was all right. I might be wrong though, but I'm sure we've had one decent refereeing performance this season. One out of how many games is a joke, but yeah, I just think we needed a second goal. Just the way the game was, increasing the amount of sort of pressure that they had with the ball, getting crosses in. And because it's us, and as like I said, and as well as we were defending, you always know there's that possibility of just a shitty deflection or a dodgy little own goal or a sort of a Darlow mishandling. Although he was pretty good yesterday, or a thigh goal that is just the amount of force that goes over the tallest leaper in the fucking league. I just thought that the second goal, we win the game. It's pretty obvious to say now, but yeah. Touching on it again, mate, as you just said. Oh, wait there a minute. I've just realised something. We've got a special guest. I know we've been trying to get Kevin on for a while, but there is somebody else that's managed to come on. It is David Dickinson. It's not really. It's Kev. It's Kev. Kev's here.
Yeah, I can't hear you, James. Can't hear anything.
Can't hear me. Oh, I can hear you, mate. I'll just keep speaking. You just keep working on this, Kev. I know you can't hear me. You just keep working on what you need to do. It's not David Dickinson. It's Kevin. He's back. He's back with a bang. He just can't hear anything. Everything's gone to shit. But it'll be up and running soon. I promise you. As I was just saying, as Anna just mentioned about.
Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Well, fucking time.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'll get onto the week ref in a minute. Kevin, we've just been talking about, obviously, yesterday's game. Welcome to the show, by the way, mate. It's nice to see your face. Everyone's really happy about seeing you after a long time of being Danny Zuko or someone else.
Yeah.
How did you feel? How did you feel about the game yesterday?
I don't know. Something's not right here, man. I've got fucking. Oh God. Leeds.
Tell me, mate. How did you feel about the game yesterday?
I thought it was a football match.
It was a football match. Okay, thank you for your input of the game yesterday, Kevin.
Sorry, mate. I'm just a little bit flustered. I couldn't get my shit working.
It's okay, mate. Just take a breath. Take a woosah breath. You're here now.
Hi, Ina.
I can't hear you, Ina, but I can see your words. I can hear you in my heart. So, Kev, do you wanna actually talk about the game yesterday? How did you feel it went?
I thought it was all right. Thought we deserved something out of the game. Thought there's some half decent performances. Just as in typical Leeds, stuff happens, doesn't it? Makes it bad.
Yeah, I was just saying about needing that second goal, and obviously it turned out that was what we needed, and us always conceding a really strange, weird, stupid goal, which turned out again with the Boy goal that was perfectly just managed to clear the blue monster from Space Jam's leap just over his head, nestled in that top corner. And I think in the second goal, just eases a lot of nerves in that game. But up until the goal, I didn't see them scoring either, because I thought we defended very, very well. I thought we coped very well with their pressure that they sort of built up in that second half. A lot of balls coming in. I thought when they brought on Sancho and Neil Warnock's favourite player,
4-game superstar.
I thought they sort of it changed it for them a little bit. They started gaining a little bit more territory, but even still, they still weren't. They weren't causing us too many problems, and I thought we coped with them quite well. But it is what it is.
A colleague of mine said to me yesterday, he goes, if Ross Barkley is the answer, then what is the problem? That's what he sent me yesterday while he was watching the game, and I thought, you know what? Yeah, we should. I still feel like we should have won yesterday, in my head anyway. It's just us and our late goals, and it was a terrible goal to succeed, big time.
Yeah. I agree.
He'll never score that goal again in his life, mate. Do you know what I mean? That's what sort it was. It's like the Goodmanson own goal against Fulham. No, that will never happen again, ever. It's just crap in it.
It's very crap. I said the same thing, mate. I said that I can understand and I can agree that a draw is probably a fair result on the balance of play and the chances and stats and blah blah blah. But when you watch it, if we'd have won that game, I don't think many people would have said you didn't deserve to win it, because they'd have said you attacked well when you did, defended amazingly, didn't really concede too much. So I agree, mate. I think we should have won that game. But a point at Villa, a point, as I say, at Chelsea, the win at Forest,
point at Anfield.
It's not looking too bad in terms of the sort of the run that we've just been on. What did you think about this little?
I mean, he wasn't the best ref that I've ever had watch referee a game before, to be honest with you. He was fucking shit. Absolute shit.
Terrible.
It's absolutely terrible. That's honestly, it's one of the worst referee performances I've seen in a long time, and we've had some bad ones. Yeah, he was just terrible, mate. What's going on with my eyebrow?
I think they just try and outdo each other when they come up against Leeds. I think the ref's like, "Oh, your refereeing performance last week was shit." He goes, "Wait till I ref them. Wait till you see what I do. I'm going to give them nothing." And it was just like how weak the challenges that he was given. Like there was that one, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Calvert-Lewin went up behind somebody. It didn't even touch him. He sort of walked up behind him and he just threw himself to the floor. And this is where I think VAR should be used as well. Apparently next season VAR's going to get involved in like free kicks and yellow cards and stuff as well. I hope that's true. But I mean, it won't matter to us because they don't give a shit about Leeds anyway.
Yeah.
But I just think in stuff like that where people are blatantly diving, VAR just goes, "Go and have a look at that, mate, because he's diving, he's cheating. He's cheating. He's trying to get an advantage. Oh, mate, you dived, yellow card," because I think diving's instant yellow card. It's not. You're not playing. You're not sportsmanship and all that jazz. You know what I mean? I hate diving more than anything. But the referee again, very very poor. And again, it's this thing where it's like they almost rely too much on VAR at times, or they almost don't want to make mistakes. So like if someone goes down and they just go, "Oh no, I don't think that was a foul," and then VAR goes back and says, "Yeah, it was a foul, you've made a mistake," because they don't overturn referees' decision on the pitch unless it's like major. It's put referees in a shitty, well, not a shitty position, because like I say, it just it just changes the whole dynamic of games, and it breaks it up as well. Breaks up the games massively. Another shit ref performance, mate. Really pap.
Got some jeans there. They're hanging over my exercise bike. Honestly, I haven't thought this through today. Oh, it's just struggling. But yeah, I don't want him to referee again. Was it Michael Oliver? That was his name, was, yeah?
Yeah, it was, mate.
Yeah, he's a fucking fat turd as well. He's just a prick, isn't he? Fucking knob. Does my Sweden.
He's a prick and a knob.
Honestly, all referees are shit, mate. All referees are shit. That penalty, that one that gave the Beal penalty against Chelsea, paid off, mate.
I know, man. Absolutely joke. He should be stricken from the doctors' lists and everything.
Yeah, he should be not allowed to get a GP appointment now for at least 6 months because of that.
No. No. Even if he's got a lump on his knee.
Yeah. From
being a shit ref.
Booted him. That's all I can think of, but yeah.
All
right, sound, thanks for having me on, mate. That's nice. I've just been down the back of my PC trying to figure out what cables were wrong for this.
Wow, you fixed it in time.
Did I? I was 25 minutes late, mate.
But it worked out good in the end. Let me put this back up. For the people that wanted to see you at the time that you come on.
Yeah, I thought Goodmanson was proper impeccable in that first half, mate. Yeah, he was so good. You know, that pass back to Strelk as well, that was so good as well.
I brought that up earlier. I talked about Goodmanson being dragged off at halftime. He had a very, very
apparently, weren't he?
He was, yeah. He was sick of that ref.
Yeah.
Sick of the shit.
He's always ill, that bloke.
He was given.
I can't relate. Do you know what I mean?
But I mean, as a team, I thought we defended well. I thought
the
whole team did well to get back into. As I say, they closed a lot of space down, headed everything out. The defense, apart from obviously Goodmanson, but it was just a perfect sort of away defensive performance. Apart from right at the end, which it is what it is. But other than that,
it's like a familiar story of Leeds at the moment, isn't it? That last 15 minutes.
Yeah. It's just, the second goal changes it.
All I say is if you take away the end of Newcastle and the end of Villa yesterday, we're safe.
And Bournemouth.
Yeah, and Bournemouth, yeah.
Yeah.
And Man City.
Well, Man City, that was a complete and utter cheating game because we should have won that game 2-1 because
they've got 115 charges, shouldn't even be in the league.
Yeah, they should be demoted by next Friday.
Yeah.
I will bring this up as well because I always slate him and I still think he's a crap keeper, but he did make a couple of great saves. That one in the first half where it fell to, I mentioned it a minute ago earlier. It fell to Onana. He's had the shot. He's come out, saved it, and then it's fell to Ollie Watkins, and he just slapped it away from his feet.
Yeah, he just like karate chopped it. Fucking what's his name? Daniel Sunday out the way. Fucking wax on, wax off. He's been practicing them bad boys, hasn't he? You can tell. I still don't think
fair, if that was
cheap Leeds, does he? As Carl Darlow, not ever.
Fulham. Was he in goal for Fulham?
I think he might have been.
He was in goal for Fulham, yeah. If that was Perry in goal and they'd have slapped it away, it'd have flew in the top corner down the other end.
Yeah, on the other side, yeah, because he's got a good punch, hasn't he?
He's got a good arm strength. He's been working them arms out. He'll be doing a lot of working out on his arms right now. And then there was a save as well that tipped onto the post. He did touch it.
Yeah.
It was a good save. So I'll give him his props, Darlow. Still don't trust you. And that's why I wanted that second goal, because as good as defensive we were, there's always that, we're always prone to a mishap, a mispass, a slip, an own goal, a corner coming to Darlow's hands that he just slaps into the top corner. So that's why I wanted that second goal. But I will give him his props. He didn't do too bad yesterday. Einar, I wasn't comfortable with that 1-goal lead. Only if Mecha would have scored that header. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. Like I said, I think he was just stretching for it a little bit.
I'm not comfortable with a 2-goal lead when in the 95th minute of a match, mate, being a Leeds fan. Even when Forest got one back, I started papping my pants in the Forest game. Do you know what I mean? It's like when Chelsea were beating on 3-1. God, or even West Ham as well. That all of them were quite nervy.
The West Ham one.
Yeah,
I think you can judge it on how the game is going and how it's panning out, because I don't think Villa were doing much, and I think if we'd have scored that second goal, I really think they would have collapsed a little bit. But you can judge it from game to game. Obviously, I agree with the West Ham one as well. When they scored that one, I thought, oh, here we go. Please no. Even the Forest game, as shit as they were when we played them, because of the time they scored it, and you can just, you judge it on certain types of games. But I think yesterday, if Metro would have put that in, I think we probably went on to win it 3-0. I think they would have collapsed them.
Yeah. But there was some good chances for this. I mean, I thought Calvert-Lewin had some good chances. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it was a really strange game for Calvert-Lewin yesterday, because aerially he did okay, but I thought he was actually more better on the floor with the ball than he has been recently as well, because a couple of times he was like running through, weren't he? And you don't really see that very often, and I was quite impressed with that. Well,
that's funny that you mentioned that, because the next talking point, DLC worked his socks off. I thought he was really, really good yesterday.
Downloadable content, had a great game, didn't he?
Yeah. I thought DC, I should say. I thought he was really, really good. I thought, like I say, he's running in behind. His hold up play, he sort of set Garev up for that chance that he nearly scored. The one where he went through, and I thought he was excellent, apart from the fact that he didn't jump high enough to stop that goal going in. So I blame him for that. So it's
You should blame him, yeah, big time.
DC's fault. Honor. KP had a great game today, didn't he? That's 2 former Leeds players been sent off for Sheffield United in the last few games. I think. Do you reckon they're going there?
Bamford got sent off a few weeks ago as well, didn't he? Don't forget.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That, I think, doing it on purpose, aren't they? Like, we're gonna
big time
put these up. That's free. We're waiting for Howdia now. He'll be sent off before the end of the season.
That was a bad tackle.
That's hilarious. It was, but I didn't even forgot about Bamford being sent off as well. That's absolutely fucking hilarious.
I know, that's like mental though, if you look at it.
Imagine you put a bet on, like them, the 4 former Leeds players going to Sheffield United, and you put a bet on saying, I'm going to put a bet that all 4 of these players will be sent off before the end of the season. That's mad.
I forgot about next week, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I might put. Oh, that's mad. They're really trying to screw them up. Back to the DLC. Yeah, great game for him. Didn't get his goal, but can't always score. But also I want to mention as well, because he put 2 cracking balls in.
Yeah, he had a good
game. Bogle's balls were brilliant.
He had a good game yesterday. He did.
He did. Yeah, he did. The one ball for DLC that he missed, and the ball for Metch's header, both of them saw that curling round into their path. Really, really good balls from Bogle. Bogle's balls were brilliant. I like Bogle's balls. I loved Bogle's balls yesterday. How do you feel about Bogle's balls, Kev?
I like big Bogle's balls. They were the big ones. The ones that were dropping down towards the faces of the players. Those big Bogle balls when they were really good, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, just
he hangs them in really, really low. Like his balls. It's pretty good.
Swinging balls around the front of their faces. Really, really, really good Bogle balls there.
Yeah. You never get old of the Bogle balls. They always seem to swing in the right direction. They get lower as he's gone on through his Leeds career. His balls have got a bit lower.
Yeah.
But the quality of the balls have always been there.
Yeah. I heard that they float in the bath as well. Anyway,
it's a bit much, that is, mate. Oh God.
Anyway, On to the next one. On to the next talking point, which is amazing. What about that free kick, mate?
It was all right. Look, I don't want to say that I know football. Okay, I don't want to say that I know anything. But I said before, as he was running up, I goes, he's going to hit that. Honestly, I swear I said it to Lauren. I said, he goes, he's going to fucking hit this. He's going to hit it. And I just knew he was going to hit it. I didn't know he was going to fly into the top fucking corner. But yeah, he hit it. He hit it well.
But like,
I swear, mate, I nearly did a cartwheel out of this house yesterday when that, honestly, I ran straight through. I was scared the shit out of my neighbours, everything, man. That was mad. It's crazy. Amazing.
It's a great hit. It's a great hit.
Do you want to hear a stat that I saw today, by the way? You know, everybody goes on about how good Declan Rice is at free kicks.
Do they?
And yeah, Anton Stack has scored more free kick goals for Leeds this season than Declan Rice has scored free kicks in his entire career.
Wow.
That's mad, that, isn't it?
And they've all been good free kicks as well. But yesterday, yeah, when he stepped up.
Yeah, sorry.
When he stepped up and you could sort of see where Martinez was, and you thought, is this close enough for him to? Is this close enough for him to get this in? But he sort of gave every impression that he was going to cross it, and then just the velocity that he's hit that with, and the fucking accuracy, mate. That's what I was to say. When was the last time? I don't know if Ian Hart scored 3 kicks in the season for us. When was the last time a Leeds player scored three kicks like that in a season? And they're not.
When Martin comes on later, he'll know, won't he? Because he'll drop us a comment. He'll be able to tell us, Martin, because he knows all like those sort of facts and
probably,
stats.
Yeah.
But
there's one from the 1947. He scored 7 free kicks in one game.
Alan Thompson had a good season, didn't he? Like with free kicks, if I remember. But I mean, free kicks and Leeds, they don't obviously always go together. It's not like something that you always see with players scoring shitloads of free kicks in a season. I don't think he's done either, by the way.
No, me neither. Me neither. I think there's more free kicks to be had, but from Stack. But the thing is, there's going to be a lot more. There's going to be a lot more emphasis on when he steps up now because of
someone on the back post.
What he can do. Yeah, it was
he's
such a good
now, and he's used his trump card. Yeah,
but yeah, it's great. Such a good goal. Such a good goal.
I was meant to go so yesterday, weren't I, as well? And I missed. I didn't get to go because it was my old dear's birthday, and I missed that goal, man. I meant to go. Obviously, I would have been sitting in the posh seats in the Villa end as well. Obviously, free booze, free food. I've missed it, and I was when that went in yesterday. I was like, fucking mother, you fuck off, mum. Do you know what I mean? Because that
fuck off, mum.
Yeah, honestly, it was fucking brilliant. Honestly, you don't. Again, like we just said it about 15 times. I just can't keep. I wish I've watched that about 100 times back. 100 times.
Oh, no.
Every time I come across it on social media, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Again, we don't get that very often. A goal like that. I mean, the last goal I remember watching like that, like for Leeds, that were watched over and over and over again, was probably Nanto Cardiff. That's how long ago I can remember. Or Bamford Peterborough as well. Actually, do you know what? There has actually been some good goals over the past couple of years. So maybe
even this season, I watched Tanaka's goal against Chelsea. Loads.
Yeah, that's a good goal.
Loads. We've not done too bad.
Maybe we're just good, mate.
Well, I've been saying it for weeks. We're a good team now. And we've got a way of playing. We're not as individually as good as some other teams, but as a unit, like I said, we're
quite easy to break on as a football team as well. By the way, this always seems to be the number 10s behind our midfield and in between the defense always seem to be available for the ball. I've no idea how that happens. It happened last year as well, didn't it? I don't know how it keeps happening. But one thing we did well yesterday was Morgan Rogers didn't really do much, did he, yesterday? And then
Stoke marked him at the game.
Yeah, Pascal Stoke. Oh yeah, I saw that. But yeah, he didn't really do much. So I thought that again, their best players were Barkley and Sancho when they come on. I thought,
yeah,
they're the ones that changed the game. I thought they both looked right. They caused us big problems. But
yeah.
It was just, and when Sancho switched to the left, I thought Bogle played better against him than the other side, so I don't know why they did that. That was a strange one. But I think this is that because another stat that I saw was every time Unai Emery at Villa he's won every game against Leeds until yesterday.
Wow, promoted teams as well is pretty good against, isn't
he? Yeah, like Victor Gyökeres, he always scores against the teams that are in the bottom 6. Do you know?
Yeah,
well, he does favour today, didn't they? Arsenal, so fair play.
Wow, they did themselves a favour because of them.
Of course, but no team has gained ground on us. If anything, obviously Spurs and Forest have lost, but West Ham obviously still got 6 because they drew the same as us. But after this difficult run now, you're looking at all the rest of the games after Man City and thinking, oh shit, man, we could be all right, yeah.
I know. But like, I'm just saying, like, it takes us a little bit of time, and it's been the same for the past 2 seasons. Obviously, it's been a lot quicker in the last 2 seasons because we've been the best team in the league.
Yeah.
But this season, it's taken a little bit more time for us to get into a system, into sort of a fluidity. He's found a way of playing. It's not just fucking free at the back. He switches it and flicks it about. There are some frustrating times with him, but we're a good team. We're hard to beat. We're hard to beat. We can score goals as well, which was a massive worry at the start of the season, where the goal was going to come from. And we can score from all over the pitch. We've got defenders scoring. We've got Stack slapping them in. Gruev's never going to score another goal, but our free forwards are scoring. It's it's looking good, and it can only get better, as you say. After the game next week, we've got a good set of fixtures, especially at home, where you think we might pick up a good set of points to just see us quite safely. But that brings us on to next week, and I've heard that this is like genuine now. I've heard that Man City have
going on a piss for the next 3 days, basically, aren't they?
No, they've been complaining, haven't they? They've been complaining to the league, to the PGMO, to try and get this game changed to an
earlier time,
a morning kickoff.
A 9 o'clock kickoff.
They know if they play under the lights,
I don't think this one counts.
Chance.
I don't think this one counts, because it's at 5:30. I think the record that we've got is at like 8 p.m. or 7:30. Anything after 7 o'clock, yeah.
As soon as it goes dark, mate, and them lights come on, Leeds United, it's like the Gremlins.
Yeah.
They change into a different.
My mum said I'm not allowed to get wet. It's after midnight.
They change into a different beast when them lights come on and it gets dark. We're just unbeatable. Touch wood. We're playing fucking Man City next week.
Do you know what, mate?
But yeah,
I fancy us, man. I fancy us next week.
I always fancy us.
Oh, actually, I'm like, I can be a bit pessimistic at sometimes. I fancy us next week, and I think we're the ones that help Arsenal get to the title.
It's going to be a reverse of recent years gone by, hasn't it? Got a comment.
Gremlins.
Becky Gremlins.
Does that make who's Gizmo then?
Who's Gizmo?
Yeah.
It's got to be Fark, ain't it? Because
and Stripe is Strike, obviously. Yeah.
Stoke.
Yeah.
Pascal Stoke. Fucking hell. But I think if we get a decent ref that allows us to, be a bit
fuck out
rough. Yeah, not blown up for every 5 seconds, but you know what the Premier League's like. It's their money bag boys, ain't it? And I'm hoping that they let it go like we did against Chelsea. I'm sure it was Chelsea where the ref was quite lenient and just let, as I say, just let us kick fuck out.
I think Liverpool was as well. Liverpool was quite a good battling game.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and I think if we can do that, put it on them a little bit. Don't give them too much respect. Don't sit off them too much because Man City, they're probably the best at tiki-taka bullshit.
Yeah, Brendan
if we just go out on like we did that second half.
Yeah, Brendan's Gizmo. Yeah.
Brendan's Gizmo, when he gets water on him, You tip a little bit of Red Bull in Brendan's hair, and he just starts fucking bouncing around the changing rooms, shooting out loads of mini Brendan Aronsons out of his ass. You've gone black and white. You've gone back in time. What you reckon the score's going to be next week?
I'm going for 3-1 Leeds, mate.
Oh, you've nicked his prediction. You've nicked
I
prediction.
honestly think 3-1 Leeds, and I actually think Anton Stack's going to score another free kick as well.
Yeah, I'm glad he's back.
Do you know what, mate? But I'll forget sticking on Stack. I thought he was absolutely terrible for that first 20 minutes. It didn't even look like he was running. To be honest with you, I thought he was terrible. Yeah, when I time look at him, he's just like walking around in a circle, and I was like, "What the fuck? He ain't right." And then bang, does that, and then his game just goes to the next level.
But when he gets the ball, though, like he seems to just stride forward, and it's like he just carries the ball very well. And I tell you, I have to mention him again. Ampadu, fucking, I can't believe how good he is.
When he carried that ball for like 60, 70 yards.
Yeah.
Wow. Like just to release some pressure on us. Yeah, he's good, man. Really good. Yeah, I'll tell you
Kevin,
how I know.
Kevin, stop.
Oh no. All right, just talk over me then.
So 1 sec. What I know. What's going on? What you doing, mate? Sorry, Kev, go on. What was you saying?
It's all right. What I was saying is that I know that obviously that we've got good players when I've got players from people from other teams saying us that some of that I play. I'll get people messages going because a lot of the fan base I've seem to have turned on him a little bit recently, and they're not putting him in their teams. But I'll get messages like saying, "Fucking Rodon's brilliant player." Like from Arsenal fans, the Villa fans, and stuff like that, saying Rodon's brilliant. And I get the same for Stack and Ampadu's. A lot of people say Stack's really good, but everybody needs to say Rodon is. And I don't know how Leeds fans don't put Rodon in there, like in their best team, or we need someone to replace Rodon next year. I'm like, you fucking mad, mate. He's definitely our best defender. I think he is better than Biol in my eyes. Do you know what I mean? I think Rodon is better than Biol. I do.
He's like I think he's my favourite player for Leeds. He's been my favourite player since we got him.
Yeah,
just because of how angry he is. He's just how
durable he is. Yeah, how durable he is as well.
Angry, red face monster.
He comes out of every game as if he's been in the ring with Tyson for 12 rounds, don't he? Yeah. Every single. He's just built differently. I think Rodon is definitely a Premier League centre back, and we were lucky to get him even when we were in a Championship, man. Well, lucky, and obviously with the Welsh boys and theirs all helped it. It's all seemed to turn this into this like little clique of a team that we've got. But fucking, I don't know how people can't have Rodon in their team. I know it's still down to opinions and stuff, but
yeah,
for me, Rodon's something else, man. Honestly,
see, when I seen Biol coming on to the second half, and because Rodon got kicked a few times and he was sort of hobbling about, I panicked a little bit and thought, I think he brought Rodon off. But then I realised it was fucking Sick Boy, and I thought, I'm happy about that. But yeah, fucking quality. I love Rodon. Like I said, it's been since we bought him. I think he's been my favourite player because he sort of embodies what he wears on his face throughout games. What a lot of Leeds fans' emotions go through. The game, like his face is just the typical. Yeah, I love Rodon. Top, and he's quick as well. He's quick. He gets his head to it. He's great at tackling. He's just a lovely, what did you call him? Sent from the future robot, Rodon.
Sophisticated defense robot sent back through time.
Rodonator, mate. He's an absolute beast, and I love him. So back to my prediction for next week. I'm not going to be too crazy because obviously it is against Man City, and we are at Ellen Road under the lights. So I'll just go 9-1. Nice and easy. 9-1. I think Phil Foden will score because he always seems to score past us. Haaland won't score though. Touch wood. Haaland won't score because he can't score. He's not allowed to. It's in his contract. He can't score against the team that you support because he does support Leeds. Goals wise, I think there'll be a goal apiece for everyone apart from Garev. and the goalie. So every player will score 1 goal, apart from Gurov, because he's not allowed, he can't score. And obviously, Darlow will probably play as well. I'm worried about Darlow playing a goal against Man City.
Yeah, me too.
It's weird.
But let's just see how it goes.
Yeah, 9-1. So this brings me on to the very last thing that I've got. I didn't put this up earlier. So the table. This is the table that ends this weekend. I think there's a game tomorrow, Manchester United and Everton tomorrow. But as you say, 15th, about 2 points above Spurs now.
9 points off Europe.
Above. It's so tight, mate. Them home games could see us sort of catapult up there a little bit if we can get the results that I think that we should get at home this season. But it's looking good. It's looking good. I think. Who do you think's going to bite the? Do you know what? I think you might see a Sunderland closer to the bottom.
I think they're probably safe now, mate. Like I said, I think we only need 6-7 points ourselves.
I don't know, mate. I think it's one of them seasons. It's unfortunately for us again. It's one of them really strange seasons where you need an extra amount of points than you'd usually need to stay up. When we got the 90 points and usually you'd see us promoted. It's one of them for us again, unfortunately. I do think we're safe though, but I think you could go up to like Sunderland. Well, obviously they're on the same points as Newcastle, but I think Newcastle will be all right. And there's a whole host of teams, even like Everton, Fulham. They're only on 37 points. They're 10 points. 10 points.
You only need 40 to stay up, I reckon. 40 is guaranteed still, because I don't see West Ham getting 15 points from the next, how was it left? 11 games. Don't see them getting 15 points for the next 11.
No.
But I mean, I'll be honest, I don't see us getting 15 points from our next 11. Do you know what I mean? Because he's getting more.
I just get maximum points.
Yeah. I mean, our home game's going to be vital. Start next week. But there is a lot to play for. But I honestly think Nottingham Forest go down.
Well, let's just say there's a number of teams. So we'll finish off with this. I'll let you decide who you want to choose. It's a new little thing that I've put together. Enjoy.
Okay.
Leeds House, man of the match.
Who's your man of the match, mate, for yesterday?
My man of the match for yesterday?
Yeah.
I've got to go for Ethan Ampadu, mate. I think he was the best player on the pitch by a mile. Just oozes class. Protected the team. I have to say Bogle had a really good game. After his goal stack was good. James Justin solid again. But I've got to go for Ethan Ampadu, mate.
Ethan Ampadu, good shout. I'm gonna go. Oh no, actually, who do you think was man of the match today? I'm gonna go for his work rate and his battling up front. And actually, no, I'm not gonna, because you should have headed that. You should have headed that one away at the end.
Yeah.
Didn't jump high enough. Do you know what? I'll just go with the man that scored the goal. I'll go with Stack. The free kick deserves 6 man of the matches. I'll give him the man of the match just for that amazing goal that he scored. I was going to give it to DCL, but I forgot that he didn't jump high enough. So, but he did work well up until that point. Really, really stretched the defense. So my Leeds House man of the match is Stack. So it's shared between Stack and Ethan Ampadu. We'll send it to them via Pigeon. I don't think there's not much to say. Are you back with us next week, Kev? Now you're up and running.
I don't know. I've got a thing on the Saturday night, a Christmas present that we got. It's like a gig thing on the Saturday night. Going to watch Garth Marenghi's Dark Place live. If any know what that is. Well,
I haven't got a clue.
Yeah. So I've got to go watch that next week, and I'll just see how I feel after. And it depends how well I heal as well.
Fair
I'm
enough.
sitting here in constant pain. I'm fighting spam from spam tank. What the fuck? We said that when we were like 11 years old, mate. It's the spam tank.
Yes, it's important. Like, subscribe, share, hype. Fighting's a spam from a tank. And call it a spam tank. Thank you for joining me and eventually Kevin on this week's episode of the Sunday Club at the Leeds House. You've been an absolute pleasure. As I say, I will definitely be back next week. Kevin, as you just told you, might not be. Just going to see how he feels. Thank you. Kevin, say goodbye, mate.
Bye-bye.
Take care. See you next week.